Isang masayang pagbati na may ngiti sa aking mga labi. Naghahanap ba kayo ng makakatuwang sa pagre-review ng inyong anak? Meron yan sa DepEd. Ang ETUlay online tutorial ay libre at handog ng ating kagawaran sa pangunguna ng OUA ICTS EdTech. Ito ay isang proyektong makatutulong sa mga mag-aaral, katuwang ang mga magulang o kasama sa kani-kanilang tahanan para masagutan at maunawaan ang mga modules. Hangad din ng programang ETUlay ang matulungan ang ating mga guro sa kanilang mga blended learning classes. Ang ating ETUlay ay mula kinder hanggang senior high school. Bukod sa academics, meron din tayong mga special programs gaya ng All is Wellness, Reading and Math Remediation, Storytelling, Mommy Tech Talks, Classes sa Gramatika, Speech Class, Financial Literacy, at marami pang iba. Pinalawig din ng ETUlay ang ating Alive program para sa mga mag-aaral mula grade 1 hanggang grade 3. Gayun din ay mayroon tayong ALS program at SPED tutorials na makasisigurong makakamit ng lahat ang inclusive education. May SPED hotline na rin para sa inyong mga katanungan patungkol sa special education. Kaya, subaybayan mula Lunes hanggang Biyernes, mula 9:00 ng umaga hanggang 7:00 ng gabi ang ating ETUlay. Sa ating pagtutulungan, maiaangat natin ang bawat isa. Ating itutulay ang pagkatuto upang di mapigil ang pag-aaral ng kabataang Pilipino. Itulay natin ito, sulong edukalidad.
Mabuhay! Good day to all! I am your tutor Madge. Welcome to ETUlay, a free online tutorial, an initiative of the Department of Education, Information and Communications Technology Service, Educational Technology Unit, ICTS EdTech. This program is aimed at helping and assisting learners from kindergarten, senior high school, ALS, Alive, and SPED learners. Aside from answering the modules, the ETUlay is offering programs which you will surely look forward to. Together with our parents and teachers, the ETUlay will bridge the gaps where difficulty and ease meet in learning new knowledge and skills. So, let us prepare our modules, pen and paper. Ready your mind to see and hear worthwhile and interesting lessons. Let us now study and learn, together with our volunteer online tutors. Tara na!
Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon, dear mathletes and teachers from all over the Philippines. Kumusta po kayo? Once again, welcome in our DepEd ETUlay online tutorial, kung saan po ay ating itutuloy ang pagkatuto ng bawat batang Pilipino sa Sipnayan. I'm Tutor Roel from SDO Camarines Sur, your math coach in Math 10. Okay, so it's nice to be back po. Kumusta po kayong lahat, mathletes? So, hello po sa lahat ng mathletes from Gudo Fredo Reyes National High School. Also sa mathletes from Ocampo National High School. To our dear principal, Ma'am Eva. Sa aming OIC, Sir Jonel. To all the math teachers po. And also to our student teachers, Sir Carl and Ma'am Sarah. Sa lahat po na nanonood sa atin this time, hello po sa inyong lahat. Okay. So this time, maraming nanonood po sa atin from all over the Philippines. So tingnan nga natin. So we have from SDO Isabela. Okay. And from other regions as well. So this time, new topic will be unlocked. Mathletes, ready na ba kayo? Alam kong ready na kayo. By the way, ngayon di muna natin makakasama si Tutor Abhil and si Tutor Joy. Okay po, may important concerns lang po sila they need to attend to. Okay, so ngayon, ako naman yung makakasama nyo. Okay lang po ba yon? Okay, hello po sa'yo, John Razel Roman. Enoch Anton Gonzalez, Harchi Ramos, Densalan. Hello po. Okay. This time, okay, i-feature natin ang ating Mathlete of the Week during the week 4 na sumagot sa Math Challenge. He is from Ocampo National High School. Congratulations po sa iyo. Nagashley A. Prades from SDO Camarines Sur. Congrats, very good. So alam ko, this time, maraming magsusubok sagutan ang Math Challenge natin, di ba? Kaya ba? Alam kong kayang-kaya yan. Good afternoon sa iyo, Harchi, Daveson, and Kenneth. Hello po. Now, aside sa Mathlete, we are also featuring po Math Coaches of the Week. Sino-sino kaya yon? So, hello po sa iyo, Sir Junel Gonzalez from Ocampo National High School, SDO Camarines Sur, for supporting DepEd ETUlay, especially in Mathematics 10. Hello, Sir Junel. And also, hello din po kay Ma'am Mary Rose F. Robles. Hello, ma'am, from San Mariano National High School, SDO Isabela. Hello po, ma'am. And also to Ma'am Jesseline G. Eje from Godofredo Reyes Senior National High School, SDO Camarines Sur. Alam ko po, you are inspiring other mathletes to participate in our ETUlay tutorials. And marami pang manunod po nito. Tama ba, mathletes? So invite nyo na yung mga kaklase nyo, kaibigan nyo, to watch in our session every Friday from 3:40 to 4:20. Pasensya po kung medyo na-late po tayo, ha? Medyo may technical concerns lang. Pero again, hindi pwedeng di matuloy ang Math 10 with Coach Ruel, Coach Joy, and Coach Abhil. Okay? And also, we have the Math Husay Schools of the Week. Hello po sa SDS, sa school head ng Godofredo Reyes Senior National High School from SDO Camsur. Also to San Mariano National High School, SDO Isabela. And to Ocampo National High School, SDO Camarines Sur. Okay, so congrats po, Ma'am Ehe. Maraming students ngayon si Ma'am. Thank you po, Ma'am. Okay, ito na yung pinakahihintay natin. What will be our lesson for this week? So our lesson is about probability of mutually exclusive and not mutually exclusive events. Kung titingnan niyo, parang mahirap yung lesson, di ba? So don't worry, tutulungan ko po kayo. I will guide you to unlock this topic for this session. Okay po? Last time, ang pinag-aralan niyo is about the introduction to probability of compound events. Somewhat related po ito sa last topic po natin. Okay? Again, alam ko familiar kayo sa probability. Ano nga ibig sabihin ng probability? Yes, ano nga ibig sabihin niya? Di ba pag sinabi pong probability, that is a branch of mathematics that deals with the occurrence of a random event. So sa math, simply, it is used to predict how likely events are to happen. Mangyayari kaya yon o hindi? Di ba? Possible bang mangyari? Kapag 0 yung probability, ibig sabihin, hindi yun mangyayari. Kapag 1 yung probability or 100%, siguradong mangyayari. So, between 0 and 1, pwedeng hindi or pwedeng oo. Okay po? Okay, wow, marami pong mathletes and teachers na nanonood sa atin in this session. Okay, let's proceed. We would like also to acknowledge DepEd Cordillera Administrative Region as reference po ng ating module this time. Okay po? So our writer is Ma'am Jocelyn Tango. Hello, ma'am. Okay. We have 4 objectives this session. Ano-ano kaya yon? So we have first is to illustrate the probability of a union of 2 events, to illustrate mutually exclusive and not mutually exclusive events, find the probability of the union of 2 events, and solve problems involving the probability of mutually exclusive and not mutually exclusive events. So what do you think, mathletes? Kaya ba? Okay, kayang-kaya. Hello po, Kiana, Anton Gonzalez, Faith Sigitan, Daveson Jao. Hello po sa inyo. Okay. So here's the question. Mathletes, are you ready? Alam kong ready na, so let's get started. Okay, watching from Quezon City. Hello, Reyanini Angela Tercero. So that's it. So let's have a review on what you had last meeting, di ba? So this time, the probability of an event E is given by the formula. Alam ko, familiar na kayo dyan, mathletes, di ba? Okay, di ba, Herbie, Mark, Ryan, and Shane? So to get the probability of an event, ito yung formula. It is equal to the number of favorable outcomes or the number of events over the total number of possible outcomes or the sample space. Again, that is N of E over N of S. Okay, and the probability of an event must be a number from 0 to 1. 0, hindi mangyayari. Pag 1, siguradong mangyayari. Between 0 and 1, pwedeng hindi, pwedeng oo. Okay po, very good. Lujil Ann, Pia Von, Davidson, Renina. Okay, so ang basa po niyan, the probability of an event is greater than or equal to 0 but less than or equal to 1. So ang range niya from 0 to 1. So yan yung notation niya or inequality. Now, are you familiar with this? With this notation? Anong ibig sabihin yan, mathletes? Sige nga kung familiar, what does it mean? Anong ibig sabihin ng notation na yan? So that is the union of two events, A union B. O gumagamit ng word na or, A or B. How about this? If yung isa union, how about this one? Anong ibig sabihin po niyan? Okay, very good, Herbie. Yung isa, A union B. Yung pangalawa naman, that is intersection. So, A intersection B or A and B. Alam kong kuwang-kuha niyo na ito. Now, this time, we will have maths new. Okay po? So, you already know how to find the probability of simple events. However, in real life, some events are connected. So, there are instances na we have compound events. Hindi lang isa yung situation or events. How are we going to solve that kind of situation or problem? Okay po? So, let's find out. We have here the situation, we have fair play. So, basahin ko lang po ha. By the way, very good sa mga sumagot ng intersection. We have Dave, Joanne, Aliyah, Pia, Cedric, Kenneth, Cho. Okay, Desiree, Marinelle. Okay, very good po. Active yung mga mathematics natin this time. Okay, here's the scenario. Daryl and Ricky decided to play polynomial damage to ease their boredom brought about by the COVID-19 pandemic. They agreed that they will roll a die to determine who will make the first move. Both will roll the die and whoever gets the higher number makes the first move. Ricky rolls the die and gets a 4. What is the probability that Daryl gets to play first? So we have here the question, what is the probability that Daryl gets to play first? Okay, medyo iba yung question this time. Okay po, mamaya sasagutan po natin yan. Okay, I will guide you how to answer this kind of problem. By the way, clarify lang po ha, ang ibig sabihin ng die is yung cube na may dots from 1 up to 6. Ang plural ng die ay dice. Singular niya, die. Okay. Now the question is, what number may turn up on the die if Daryl will roll it so that he will be the one to play first? Okay po. Si Ricky nag-roll na. He got 4. Ano yung dapat lumabas pag roll ng die ni Daryl para siya yung maunang maglaro? So anong number yon? What do you think, mathletes? Sige nga, what do you think must be that number? Sabi ni Nagishley, 5 and 6. Okay, 5 or 6. Ano pa? Okay, yung iba may mga sagot ng 1/3 yung probability. 1/3 ba talaga? Sige nga, tingnan nga natin along the way. Di pa natin tinuturo, pero alam nila they tried to answer that given question. Okay, now for this one, ang number na pwedeng lumabas para mauna si Daryl mag-play ay 5 or 6. Very good. Now, rolling a die and getting a 5 and rolling a die and getting a 6 are two simple events that cannot occur or happen at the same time. Hindi sila pwedeng magsabay na lumabas 5 and 6, di ba? So, one at a time. So, it's either 5 or 6. So, very good, Gerald and Emeline and Grace Ann, Louisa, Emeline, Catherine, Jovan, very good po. Now, we have Maths New. But before we answer that probability question, again, pinakita natin na hindi sila pwedeng mag-appear simultaneously. So, it's either 5 or 6. Now, we have an activity wherein you will answer if the given events can happen at the same time. Okay? Yes, kapag pwedeng mag-occur at the same time. No, kapag hindi pwede. Okay? Let's have the first one. The first event, tossing a coin and getting a head. While the second one is tossing a coin and getting a tail. Now, can they happen at the same time? Yes or no? Hello, Angelica Rosario, Cedric, Daryl. Okay, can they happen at the same time po? What do you think? Is it a yes or a no? Okay, the answer to this is, very good, Nagesh, it's a no. They can't happen at the same time. Very good, and Daveson, Rona. So, when we toss a coin, it's either a head or a tail. Hindi pwedeng pareho mag-appear doon, di ba? Isang side lang yung lalabas dyan. How about the second one? Okay. Rolling a die and getting a factor of 6. While the second event is rolling a die and getting a prime number. Can they happen at the same time? Pwede ba yon? Okay, recall lang, when we say prime number, it is a number whose factor is 1 and itself. Except 1. Okay, ang 1 hindi siya prime number. So ano-anong numbers except 1, ang factor niya ay 1 and itself. So we have 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, and so on. Pero dito, can they happen at the same time? Yes or no? Sabi ni Rona Jane, no. Sabi po, okay, sabi ni Aliyah, yes. Okay, this one, pwede o hindi? Ang factor ng 6 ay 1, 2, 3, 6. Ang prime numbers, 2, 3, 5. So, pwede ang 2, pwede ang 3 for both events. So, the answer is yes. So, may common sila. We have 2 and 3. Okay lang yan kung mali this time, ha? Okay lang po yan. Okay. So, that situation has something to do with our lesson this session. And this one, we have compound event. Alam ko familiar na kayo sa simple event, same with compound event. Kasi yung compound event, it consists of 2 or more simple events that are connected by the word and or or. Okay po? Last week, may mga example si Tutor Joy sa inyo. Now, under compound event, it can be mutually exclusive or not mutually exclusive. For number 2, very good po, Diana, Regina, Julian, and Desiree. Again, for compound event, it can be mutually or not mutually exclusive. Anong ibig sabihin yan? So, mathletes, madali lang ito, ha? Huwag pong malilito. Pag sinabing mutually exclusive, it cannot occur at the same time and have no common elements. So, hindi sila pwedeng mag-appear at the same time. In short, wala silang common elements. Okay po? For not mutually exclusive naman, kabaliktaran ni mutually. For not mutually, it can occur at the same time and have common elements. Okay po? By the way, we have new athletes from Partida National High School. Hello po. Okay, now, the probability that one event or another event will occur usually involves union and addition. So this time, we will have problems with or. Union, okay, union of 2 events. So, unahin muna natin yung probability of mutually exclusive events. So, you may use your pen and paper. You may take down notes along the way para makapag-solve din tayo. Okay? Now, the definition of this one, if 2 events A and B are mutually exclusive, then the probability that either A or B occurs is the sum of their probabilities. Okay, pag sinabing mutually exclusive, cannot happen at the same time or no common elements. So in symbols, ang or union. So that is the probability of A union B is equal to the probability of A plus the probability of B. Dito, ang i-add po natin ay yung probability nila. Okay po? Okay, very good, Archie. And is for intersection, while or is for union. Wow, natatandaan pa po. Very good. Sa Venn diagram naman, eto siya. Pag union, so, i-combine lang A or B. O wala silang common elements. Magkaiwalay yung dalawang sets. Okay po? Okay. Now, let's have the given example. Balikan natin yung scenario, di ba? Doon sa fair play. Sabi, the die must show a 5 or a 6 so that Daryl will play first. Yung natatandaan ko pong sagot nyo ay 1/3. Tingnan nga natin kung tama yung 1/3. So we will find the probability of an event where E is the event that the die shows either 5 or 6. So again, we will find the probability that the die will show either 5 or 6. So eto yung solution niya. Hello, good afternoon po sa iyo, Galen Geronimo. Hello po, Ma'am Nancy Di Maiwat, may co-teacher po. Hello po. Now, eto na yung solution. Ang N of S, that is the number of sample sites. Given that we roll a die, so ilan yung possible, ilan yung total outcomes or sample space? We have 6 kasi from 1 to 6, 6 yung S natin. Now, what is the probability na ang lalabas ay 5? Ilan ang 5? 1. Ilan yung posibleng lumabas? 6. So we have 1/6 or 1/6. How about the second event? Probability that 6 will show or will be the result. So ilan yung 6? 1 lang. Ilan yung posibleng lumabas? 6. So we have 1/6. Now, using the formula, we will find the probability of A union B that is equal to probability of A plus the probability of B. In short, ipa-plus lang po natin, i-add. Ano yung i-add natin? Yung dalawang 1/6. And that is 1 plus 1 is 2/6 or 2/6. And what is the lowest term? That is 1/3. Wow, very good. So, ibig sabihin, the probability that Daryl will play first is 1/3. So, imagine, kahit hindi pa natin nakuha nyo agad yung sagot. So, yung shortcut po niya, ganito. From numbers 1 to 6, ang pwedeng umappear ay 5 or 6 para mauna si Daryl na maglaro. So, dalawa yung chance niya. 5 or 6. Ilan po lahat? 6. So, 2 out of 6. So, 2/6, that is 1/3. Ginawa niyo yung shortcut solution. Imagine, nakuha niyo po agad. Very good po. Let's have the second example. Sige nga, kung makuha niyo rin ito. Mathletes, a bag contains 4 blue marbles, 8 green marbles, and 6 red marbles. Carlo draws 1 ball at random. What is the probability that the marble is either red or green? Again, red or green. Pag or, i-add natin yung dalawang probabilities nila. Now, observe, a ball cannot be both red and green. So, these are mutually exclusive events. So, pwede natin gamitin yung formula. Ipa-plus lang po natin yung dalawang probabilities. Okay, mathletes, kaya bang sagutan? Alam kung kayang-kaya nyo ito. Okay, let's continue. So, we are looking for the probability of red or green. In short, that is the probability of red plus the probability of green. So, may mga sagot na. We have 7/9. Okay, 7/9. Tingnan nga natin kung tama ang 7/9. Yung iba, pwede pa mag-try, mag-solve. Okay po? Okay. Ang probability na red, we have 6 out of what is the total number of marbles? 4 plus 8 plus 6, that is 18. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, mathletes, there are 6 red marbles out of 18 marbles. While for green, ang probability niya naman ay 8 over 18 or 8/18. To solve this, ipa-plus lang po natin yung numerator. Okay, so we have 6 plus 18, we have 14. Copy the denominator, 18. Wow, marami ang sagot, 7 nines. Tingnan nga natin. What is the lowest term of 14/18? That is 7 nines. Okay, very good po. So the probability that the drawn marble is either red or green is 7 nines. Very good, Kenneth, Ronald, Glizel, Desiree, Cho, Catherine, Cedric, John Philip, Cha, Mary Joy. Okay, dami. Very good po. Okay, now, how about the third example? Sige nga, tingnan nga natin. A card is drawn at random from a standard deck of 52 cards. What is the probability of drawing an ace, a 10, or a king? Now, if you're not familiar with a deck of cards, ito po yung, ito yan. We have 52 cards divided into 4 suits. We have club, spade, a heart, and a diamond. Yung club and spade, black po sila, while yung heart and diamond, red. So we have ace, tapos may numbers tayo 2 to 10, and yung jack, queen, king, ang tawag dyan ay face cards. Okay po? Ito na. Here is now the solution. The 3 events are mutually exclusive. Since you cannot draw a card that is an ace, a 10, and a king at the same time. So, they can't appear at the same time sa pag-draw ng card. Okay, so mutually exclusive po sila. So, pwede nating i-add ang mga probability nila. Now, we will find the probability of each card. Ito na yung solution. What is the probability na ace yung mabubunot? Ilan yung ace? We have ace of club, ace of spade, ace of heart, ace of diamond. May 4 na ace. Out of ilan lahat? 52. Okay, so we have 4 over 52. Plus, may mga sagot na rin sila. 3 over 13 or 3/13. Tingnan nga natin kung tama yan. And the probability na 10, may 4 na 10 out of 52. Same with king. Now, let's add the 3 probabilities. 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 12. Divide it by 52. And the lowest term now is, okay, very good, you got it right. It's 3/13. Okay, yung mga nag 4/13 and 2/13, okay lang po yan. So, again, the probability of drawing an ace, a 10, or a king is 3/13. Very good po, mathletes. So, those are the examples of mutually exclusive events. They cannot happen at the same time. Now, how about the second compound event, which is not mutually exclusive? So this time, we will have the probability of not mutually exclusive events. So here's the definition. For any 2 events, A and B, of the same experiment, which are not mutually exclusive events, the probability of the union of A and B is given by this formula. Ito yon. So A union B is equal to the probability of A plus the probability of B minus the probability of their intersection. So klaruin lang natin. Sa mutually exclusive, ipa-plus lang po ang 2 probabilities, 2 or more probabilities. For not mutually, magma-minus lang tayo ng intersection nila. Kung ano yung common, yun yung ima-minus po natin sa sum. Okay po, ganun lang kadali. Okay? Ang Venn diagram, eto siya. Yung intersection nila, yan yung ima-minus sa sum. Okay po? Hello, Jill Grace Tawagon. Hello, Alia, Beroya, and John Philip, and Harty. Hello po sa inyo. O, sige, example tayo para mas madali. A die is rolled once. What is the probability of an even number or a factor of 6 turning up? Okay? So, naging example natin ito kanina. So, a die has 6 faces numbered 1 to 6. So, ang sample space natin ay 6. Now, let A, that is the even number. Ano-ano yung even numbers? Kaya lang dapat from 1 to 6 lang. So, we have 2, 4, and 6. Ilan lahat? May 3 elements. While yung second event natin, let's say factor of 6. Ano-ano ang factors of 6? We have 1, 2, 3, and 6. Ilan lahat yung elements? We have 4. Kukunin natin yung intersection. Okay po. Since they are not mutually exclusive. So, A intersection B. Ano yung common kay 2, 4, 6 and 1, 2, 3, 6? These are 2 and 6. Okay, so we have 2 elements in common. Ngayon, gamit yung formula, isa-substitute na po natin. So, ang probability na A, that is 3 elements out of 6. While yung probability naman na factor of 6, we have 4 kasi 4 yung elements out of 6. Ima-minus natin yung intersection, yung pareho. That is 2 out of 6. Now, simplify. Since they are similar terms, we will combine the numerators. 3 plus 4 minus 2. The answer is 5. 5 6. And that is now the probability of getting an even number or a factor of 6. Okay? Again, para mas simple, ganito na lang. Tingnan po ninyo. Ang even number, we have 2, 4, 6. Ang factors of 6 ay 1, 2, 3, 6. So, kunin natin yung union. Ano-anong numbers yon? Those are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. Ilang numbers yon? 5. So, we have 5 as the number of possible outcomes all over the sample space, which is 6. In short, naging siyang 5, 6. Okay po? So, pwedeng hindi nyo i-follow yung long solution. If you know the shortcut, feel free to do so. Okay po? Again, pwedeng listing method lang. Okay po? Sige nga, let's have the second example. How about this, mathletes? If there is a 30% chance of rain on Saturday, 70% chance of rain on Sunday, and 21% chance of rain on Saturday and Sunday, what is the probability that it will rain on either Saturday or Sunday? So this one, given na yung probability. Okay po? So here is now the solution. So let A, chance of rain on Saturday. Let B, chance of rain on Sunday. And the intersection, that is Saturday and Sunday. Okay, that is now the formula. Isa-substitute lang po natin yung given sa formula. What is the probability na it will rain on Saturday, yung color blue? 30%. Now, let's convert it into decimal number. Ang 30%, that is 0.30. May sagot na si Islamic, 79/100. Tingnan nga natin, same with Archie. And the probability naman na B, that is 70% or 0.70. Minus, we will subtract their intersection, yung common. So, since it will rain both on Saturday and Sunday with 21%, that is 0.21. Now, 0.30 plus 0.70 minus 0.21 is 0.79. 0.79 is the same as 79/100 or 79%. Therefore, there is 79% chance that it will rain on either Saturday or Sunday. So imagine we can able to find the probability if it will rain on Saturday or Sunday. Okay po. But remember, mathletes, it doesn't mean na 79% yung chance of rain na uulan po talaga. Okay? There are instances na kahit mataas yung chance, hindi naman umuulan. Okay po? But still, there is a high chance of probability na pwedeng umulan. Okay po? Now, mathletes, here is now the question. Are you ready to take the quick check challenge? Yes or no? Very good po. Aiza, Gerald, Earl, Cho, Kenneth, and Austin C, John Philip, Harchi. And sa mga mathletes na, sumasagot pa rin po. Okay, now ready na ba? And hello rin, Isa, Cyrene, Shane, Julian. Okay, alam kong ready na. You can do this one because I know that you are hashtag matibay. Okay po. Okay, yes na yes, sabi ni Mark Ryan Gonzalez. Okay, now, ready your pen and paper. Pwedeng gumamit ng calculator, pero much better if hindi na. Okay po. Mahirap umas kay calculator. Now, number 1, eto na yon. Which of the following are mutually exclusive events when a card is chosen at random from a standard deck of 52 cards? Alin po dyan ang mutually exclusive events? Is it A, choosing a 9 or a diamond? B, choosing an ace or a red card? Or C, choosing a king or a queen? Or letter D, all of the above? Again, which of the following are mutually exclusive events? Sige nga, mathletes. Alin kaya dyan ang mutually exclusive events? So, they cannot happen at the same time. Sabi ni Earl, letter C. Tingnan nga natin. What do you think, mathletes? Ano kayong tamang sagot? Sabi ni Rayaninya, Nagish Blevery, letter C. Same with Kiana, May. Okay. For number 1, the answer is letter C. Very good. So we can draw a card which is a king or a queen. Okay po, very good. So very good si Jill Grace, Cyrene, Kenneth, Shane, Lugiel, Justin, Isa. Okay, now how about the second math challenge or quick check challenge? If the probability of A is equal to 0.25 and the probability of B is equal to 0.60, and the probability of the intersection of A and B is 0.15, then A, the probability of the union of A and B is 0.80. B, the probability of the union of A and B cannot be determined. C, events A and B are mutually exclusive. Or letter D, events A and B are not mutually exclusive. For number 1, very good po, Isa, Julian, John, Julian, Piabon, Rayaninya. Okay, how about number 2? Sige nga, mathletes. Based from the given, alin dyan yung pwedeng maging conclusion? Sabi ni Earl, letter C. Okay? Remember, may intersection po sila. Okay po? Hello, Angelica Vera, watching from Ocampo National High School. Again, remember, mathletes, may intersection. Pag may intersection, they have something in common. Okay po? So for number 2, the correct answer is, very good, it's letter D. Events A and B are not mutually exclusive. Hindi pwede si letter A kasi ang sagot po dyan ay 0.70. Okay po? Okay. Now, let's have number 3. Yung mga nalito, okay lang po yan. Bawi tayo. Number 3. Nagishlay rolled a fair die once. What is the probability that a 4 or a prime number will turn up? Is it A, 1/6, B, 1/3, C, 1/2, or letter D, 2/3? Okay, what is the probability that a 4 or a prime number? Yung prime numbers po natin ay 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, and so on. Pero talking about a die, so ang makakapasok lang doon ay 2, 3, 5. So mayroon po tayong numbers na 2, 3, 4, and 5 out of 6 numbers. What do you think is the correct answer for number 3? Is it 1/2 or 2/3? Very good, mathletes. The correct answer for number 3 ay letter D, 2/3. Bakit po? So ang pwedeng lumabas po ay 4, 2, 3, and 5. May 4 out of 6. So 4/6 is equal to 2/3. Very good. Claudine, John, Adam Ross, Cyrene, Trisha, Chacha, Jay, Claudine. Very good. How about the fourth one? A card is drawn from a standard deck of 52 cards. What is the probability of drawing a 3 or a face card? Is it A, 1/13, B, 2/13, C, 3/13, or letter D, 4/13? So, what do you think? Drawing a 3, mayroon tayong apat na 3. A face card, we have Jack, Queen, and a King. Tiga-apat din sila. Okay, what do you think is now the probability? Okay, for number 4, mathletes, the correct answer is letter. Okay, very good. It's letter D, 4/13. So we have 3, Jack, Queen, and King. 4 out of 13. Okay po, or 4 times 4 is 16. 16 over 52, or lowest term niya, 4/13. Very good po. Ang gagaling ng mathletes natin. Now, how about the last quick check question? Sige nga. Number 5. A bag contains 8 black pens, 7 red pens, and 5 blue pens. Kyra draws 1 pen at random. What is the probability that the pen is either red or blue? Sige nga, is it A, 2/5, B, 3/5, C, 13/20, or D, 3/4? Again, what is the probability that the pen is either red or blue? So para mas madali, you may simply add the number of red and blue marbles all over the total number of marbles. Sige nga, tingnan natin. Ano kaya yung sagot dyan? We have 7 red and 5 blue. So we have 12. Ilan lahat? That is 20. Okay, the correct answer for number 5 is, okay, very good. It's letter B, 3/5. Bakit? We have 7 plus 5 is 12. 12 over 20, lowest term niya is 3/5. Very good po. Now, kumusta? Nakailan po kayo? So 1 to 5 na quick check questions. Okay, naka 5 ba? 5 over 5. So kung naka 4, 5, very good po. 3, okay lang. 2, okay na okay. Bawi tayo next time. Okay po. So very good, mathletes. Now, this time, are you now ready to take the math challenge of the week? Is it a yes or a no? Mathletes, alam kong ready na kayo to take the math challenge of the week. Ano kaya yon? Okay, again, you can do this one because you are matibay. Very good, Aliyah, naka-perfect. Same with Anton Gonzalez. Si Honey Grace, naka-4, okay lang po yan. Si Kenneth, naka-5, very good. Austin, 5. Erica, 3. Okay, Honey Grace, 4. Trisha, 4. Okay na okay po yan. Very good. Dito na tayo sa Math Challenge of the Week. Ito na, you may take note of this. The probabilities of 3 employees, Janelle, Mary Rose, and Jesseline, to be promoted are 3/8, 2/5, and 1/7, respectively. Assume that only one employee will be promoted. What is the probability that neither Jesseline nor Mary Rose will be promoted? Okay. Now, as you can see, nakalagay dito is nor, hindi or. Okay po. How are you going to solve for this one? So, bigyan ko kayo ng hint. Unang gagawin nyo, get the probability mapopromote si Jesseline or si Mary Rose. Okay po? Then after, ano yung sunod na gagawin? Or take it this way. Halimbawa, ang chance ko po na manalo sa loto ay, halimbawa lang, 70%. So, ano yung chance na hindi ako mananalo? That is 30%. In short, sinubtract ko po yung 70% from 100%. So dito, same lang i-apply nyo. It's either 100% or 1. Okay, 1.0. Don't forget to include hashtag Math10Challenge, hashtag TutorAbhil, and hashtag TutorWell, and hashtag TutorJoy. once you post this one. And also, don't forget to please like, subscribe, and share mga ka-ETUlay mathletes and coaches. Okay po? For DepEd ETUlay, we have this. And for DepEd ETUlay YouTube, meron din po tayo. Marami bang natutunan ang mga mathletes natin for this week? May natutunan po ba? Next week, another episode, another session, another topic will be unlocked. So, I'm very thankful for our math coaches who inspire our mathletes to participate po for our every session this Friday. So, magkita-kita tayo muli next week for another lesson to be unlocked. So, thank you po sa lahat ng learners from Ocampo National High School, Godofredo Reyes Senior National High School, San Mariano, and all other schools na nagpa-participate po sa atin. Once again, mathletes, I'm happy to inspire you to teach you a new lesson. And I'm Tutor Ruel from SDO Camarines Sur, your math coach in Math 10. See you next time.
Ang husay naman! Natapos mo ang iyong tutorial session kasama ang iyong mahusay na ETUlay tutor. May bago ka bang natutuhan? I-share na yan gamit ang hashtag #ETUlayLevelUp. Huwag aalis ha dahil may susunod pang programa na pwede mo ring panoorin at salihan dahil naghihintay na ang iyong mga tutors. Happy learning dito sa ETUlay!